I'm going to say it. I'm just going to tell you. I got to get it out there. I'm just going to say it. Bucky should have been Captain America. There, I said it, okay? I said it, all right? Okay? All right, I said it. I'm done. I'm done. All right? What you going to do? What you going to do? What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today I'll be looking at the Figuarts Bucky Barnes from the Falcon and Winter Soldier. If you're looking to pick this guy up, you can get him at www.dstar01.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. I believe he's going for about 84 bucks, $85 for this figure. Just like all toy reviews, I'm just going to tell you how I feel right off the bat about this figure, and to be honest with you, this figure is quite expensive for what you get. I believe Falcon was a good deal, and I'm going to tell you why this figure is not for the average fan. This is for someone who has been collecting Figuarts MCU figures for a very long time. You want to complete your collection. If you've been enjoying the Disney Plus shows, absolutely, this is very much worth the cost because he does look really good, especially in the camera. Let me just tell you, when I first opened him, I didn't have much light, and I was like, he doesn't look as good as I thought. But then when I look at him in the camera, wow, he actually looks like Sebastian Stan. He looks really good. And this light, I have to say, it is worth it if you are an MCU fan and you've been collecting the Figuarts figures. Not so much if you're looking for kind of like, oh, do I want a nice, inexpensive Bucky Barnes? Nah, this one's not it. I'd have to say you have to go with Marvel Legends if you can even find it. So, like I said, those are what this figure is for. So, now that you have that out of the way, now we can dive deeper. We're going to look at paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. So, first things first, let's go into paint and detail, and I have to say, wow, look at that face. That actually looks really good. I think this is the best looking Winter Soldier or Bucky Barnes figure that Figuarts has made so far. They've definitely made some improvements over time, and this figure looks absolutely amazing. Could he go for a darker skin tone? I have to say yes. I think that's the only thing that I'm kind of complaining about here. And the reason is, look at this box. This is Sebastian Stan right here. This is him just standing there looking good, looking handsome with the blue eyes. But he kind of has like a tan, Yeah, he definitely has a tan. And then you look here, he is as pale as ever. I don't know why they decided to do that. And even when you look at the production photos, maybe it's just the lighting, it looks like they gave him a tan in the production photos. So yeah, that's really my issue there. It just seems like they gave his skin tone a little too, it's too pale for me when I was expecting that figure, and then I got this one, so that's that. If you're expecting a matte finish on the jacket, no, it is more of a shiny, plasticky finish. Actually, that makes a lot of sense because in the show, he does not have like a leather jacket. This is more of a kind of shiny, almost pleather jacket that he wears is what it looks like, so this is definitely accurate to the show, but we do have a matte finish on the pants right here. As you can see, this looks really nice. And then the leather boots right there, those look really, really solid. I know we're not quite into accessories, but I'm just going to look at the Captain America shield that you do get with him, not with Falcon, by the way. It does look really cool. It has a really nice metallic sheen. Kind of reminds me of the new Iron Man armor that they have on the Figuarts Mark 7. Now, let's look at the vibranium arm. As you can see, there is some gold highlights on the lines, looking really straight, really nice, really clean, and metallic looking right there. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I think another issue that I kind of have with this figure is that his jacket could go for a little bit more matte. You know, I'm more of the kind of guy that prefers the matte finish anyway. I mean, that's just personal taste. So, there you go. I think he's a really good looking figure, especially under this kind of light. I think he looks really good, looks really solid, looks really dynamic when he's just standing there. So yeah, and also there's something else I want to tell you. It does seem like they have upped the scale on this figure. Usually Figuarts MCU figures are scaled smaller, but looking at the newer Figuarts, it looks like they are scaling them bigger, which we will segue into articulation and scale. First things first, let's see how tall this guy is. Let's move all these accessories and box and stuff aside. We'll look at that later. Let's take out our trusty ruler. This guy is standing at almost 6 1/4 at the very top. And of course, we got to compare it with other action figures, and this is why I say that Bucky is actually scaled a little bit bigger, because if you look at Marvel Legends, it looks like they belong together, and that's pretty cool. I really like what SH Figuarts is doing here. They said, you know what, our figures are a little bit small, let's make them a little bit bigger to match with Marvel Legends, and that's pretty cool right there. And he even matches a little bit better with the Mafex cap. I mean, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's really nice. I really like that they decided to do that. And then we're looking at an old SH figure. Here's Spider-Man. Like, you can tell the scale is definitely off. I believe Peter Parker should be a little bit bigger, not like super big, but yeah, definitely a lot bigger. So the scale is definitely bigger on the new SH Figuarts MCU figure. And so here is the Mark 7, I believe, the newer Avengers Iron Man, and it looks like he scales really well with him as well. And let's look at one more figure here. Sure, we're looking at a lot of Marvel stuff here. Let's look at this full power Goku SH Figuarts right there. That looks really solid. So there you have it. I do think, let me know what you think. Do you think he's scaled bigger? I definitely think he is scaled bigger. So let's go into articulation now. Unlike Falcon, he doesn't have a double jointed knee, but that's just something I wanted to point out there. So let's look at articulation. We have an up and down here at the toe. We have a nice little rocker right here at the ankle, but it could go a little bit more, but it's still pretty tight. We have a bend at the knee, single joint like I said before. We have a ball joint right here at the crotch, and of course it does twist around. We do have an ab crunch right here. Not as much as I'd like. It looks like the jacket's actually kind of getting in the way, so you can keep that aesthetic, but definitely the top part of the waist is rotatable and movable, as you can see right here. And we have butterfly joints right here, as you can see. And we have obviously the shoulder joint. No bicep swivel, no MCU figure comes with a bicep swivel, unfortunately. And we have a double jointed elbow, ball and peg here at the wrist, and looks to be, yeah, 2 joints up here in the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. Let's take this shield off and let's get him to do some poses here. Of course, we got to get him in a fight. Let's take this hand off real quick. Let's give him some closed fist, and there you have it. Let's get him in a fighting pose right there. Boom. He can do some side kicks, front kicks, flying knees, shoryukens, and let's check the range of motion. This is him trying to give you a big Winter Soldier hug, because you need to stay nice and warm during the winter. So that's the range of motion on the arms. Let's check the range of motion on the legs, and there you have it. He's doing some sort of cartwheel. And now let's do a superhero landing pose. Let's do it with a proper arm. You got to do it with the metal arm. And let's have him, boom, hit the floor. Pow, activate all those joints. And let's see, bend the toe. Obviously, we got to bend the toe. And let's zoom in there. And there you have it. That is the superhero landing pose for Bucky Barnes. Now let's go into accessories. Now, like I said before, you do get the Captain America. Actually, let's look at the top cam here. Here's the shield. Let's see what else you get. You get an extra head. The shield parts, so you can have him hold it, and extra hands, which we will actually be looking at. Usually we don't. And don't forget, you get the Falcon and Winter Soldier stand. So this is all the accessories you get. Now, if you're wondering, what's this G36 doing here? The D-Star Arms G36 is here to test, and I'm going to show you why. Let's get into that right now, actually. So as you can see, and this is another thing, I'm kind of sad that Hasbro and SH Figuarts, as we saw with SH Figuarts Deadpool that's coming out, no guns. What's up with their anti-gun stand when all these figures shoot guns? So I decided to print a G36, paint it on stream, as you saw in any of my live streams, and we're going to see how it works with this Bucky Barnes. And look at this, look at this. he has a trigger finger. And he doesn't come with a gun. Actually, now that I think about it, does he even use a gun in the show? But anyway, yeah, it is very clear that he was designed to hold a weapon. And in fact, if you look here, look at this hand. This is a front grip hand for a rifle. This is kind of crazy, guys. I know. Why? SH Figuarts, you need to email me, okay? And tell me why you aren't including weapons. Look at that. Look at that, guys. He's holding that G36. So boss. Oh my gosh. The hands were definitely designed to hold a rifle. Don't know why they decided not to give him any sort of weapon of any sort. Don't know. It's like, hey Dex, why don't you just 3D print him? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I will. And that's exactly what I did. So anyway, let's look at him with the shield, and then we'll put him on the stand. Then we can come up with a conclusion of this figure. Oh, actually, it's supposed to be the other hand. You can't put it on the metal arm, but I personally prefer. Actually, let's put the whole shield together so you guys know what I'm doing. Something like this, so you can stick the hand in there. Actually, I think I did it wrong. Everyone, please stand by. So there you have it. That's him with the shield. I put it with the hand, and he does look really good with this shield, like so. And there you have it. That is him. Let's put him on the stand. Let's have him run. Oh yeah, we didn't look at the extra head. Let's look at that real quick. And let's see. And this is him just looking a little more grim. And here's the original stock head. There's barely a difference, I think. I mean, I would have liked a laughing Bucky head. That would have been funny. Let's put it on him. And there he is. More grim, more sad. It's like, why am I not Captain America? Or maybe an angry face would have been cool. And let's have him in a running pose real quick, and then we'll come up with a conclusion. Everyone, please give me a minute. Okay, so here he is next to the SH Figuarts Falcon, and we're going to come up with a conclusion of this figure. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, I feel like he's just a little bit too pricey for most people, but if you're a hardcore fan, absolutely, this figure is actually really nice. And obviously, if you got Falcon, you got to have the Winter Soldier, because those two go together. So here they are together. I highly recommend this figure if you are into it. If not, you don't want to pay the money, no worries. This figure isn't for everyone, like I said before. So that's my take on it. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And last but not least, you can always go to www.Dstar01Theme.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures to pick this guy up. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.